Hold. Hold. Hold for greed. Hold for greed. Hold for greed. I can't see. Oh. 14 gold off. We're gonna have to get an ALK. I'm not against getting an ALK, but I wanted that Apache. One kebab platter away. One cooldown used differently. One a lot of things. Sad, sad times. Well, we know the answer now. Dang it. Dang it. It is funny though. Am I avoiding eco? Am I avoiding eco? For chimps practice. No, there's just no trees here to save, and there's no fish to look after. And generally it's not just for chimps practice. I don't think it's advantageous. Druid would be cheaper and stop that wave. Thanks, dude. How you doing, Balthamos?
Ready to fly.
Eco is for everyone. You throw your rubbish in the bin, don't waste water, and hug a tree. Change that attitude, Demon Thorn. I'm not your mum, I'm your dad. Now do what you're told, son, and clean your room. I'm going to take you out the back of the woodshed and teach you what for. Maybe you want to hug a bush instead of a tree. You know, branch out a little. Okay, I'll let you make a change this time. As long as you stick to it. Panz build a farm? No. You just don't need to, and it's like, to be like, if I'm being brutally honest, it's too much effort. And it actually makes the game harder, and the savings is I'm planning on like just letting it run if we make it past 100. Not trying to make it to 150 or 180, and even then I don't know if you need to have that massive amounts of monies. You might do. You could come out with more puns, but I get the feeling you'd be sicker more. Oh man. I can't top that one. I think I'm out. One thing I did do that we could do slightly differently, last time when the lead balloons came out, I panicked and went grape hot shot. I think I could just go razor rotors.
Hey.
Maybe. Well, as a mechanic, it is annoying, and I mean, for me, it's annoying and not fun. Having to collect the money and then check to make sure if I'm going to be collecting the bank, like actually cashing in at the bank or doing all that. I don't want to check that every round, especially when I'm playing with auto wave on. You know, it's the type of thing with the bank collection, you probably want to stop each wave and check them. How much would a monkey village discount after a patch run? Hey, that's a good point. I don't know. Oh, there's a good answer. Discount only affects up to tier 3, so none. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
So the other option, which I don't like, but I'm willing to tempt since it's really quick to get to, is really hold out now on the helicopter. But I don't think you can kill the Moab like this without upgrading the boat. But we can play it on slow when we get to it.
Eyes up. Swarm decoy.
And see what happens, because we know we've got a lot of room to spare. So if it's looking terrible, we just dump the money into the boat and be happy with it. Greed is good. Greed is good until you lose in rounds mid-70s, right? Twice in a row.
Swarm decoy.
Could go one mauler. I don't need the mauler though. I know I can kill the like we know we can kill the Moab by just putting upgrades in the boat, which is cheaper than putting a mauler in. What we're trying to do ultimately is not spend the money, because I want the big Apache, because I want to see how strong it can go later on. Alright, man with it. Here. Turn your back. So there's a ton of options we had last time. We had, what was it, 47,500 monies? There was a lot of stuff we could have done. A lot of stuffs.
Tracking Moab.
I don't think we even stand a chance here if I don't upgrade the boat. Well, I think what happens in the later waves, we're too far behind though. What do you reckon, chat? How close is that to dying? It's not, is it? And we're getting punished for our shenanigans.
Yeah.
Is that going to affect me later on? No, if that affects me later on, then I did something really bad. Saved, kinda. Not really, but just trying different things, seeing what works. We might have even been... We probably could have avoided one of them. I don't know. I think we know that Alchemist is the way to go, so we just take each upgrade as it comes now, since we know we're going to be at tier 4 and tier 4. We take an Alchemist as our last chance of... I could have taken this upgrade. Ooh. I mean, I'm not going to try again to see if that matters, but... Build 2 times as many farms. I tell you what, I will build 10 times as many farms as I currently have. You check back in with me 5 minutes, and I promise you I'll have 10 times as many farms. Look at that. You only want to double. I'm giving you 10-fold. That's commitment from your streamer. He like superpowers his drones. He gets 4 of them, and I think they attack a little bit faster. It's pretty good early game, but not so good. Am I going to play again? Yeah, we're blackbordering Cubism today. That's right, Monkey D. I didn't want to go all out and say I'm going to 100 times. That's just, you know, that's just cocky. He gets a really good, like he gets a passive at 8, where everything sees camo automatically. And then when at 10, he gets another active that the drone that is giving everyone camo. You can see its shadow here. It gets weapons. I think this is one of the best strategies. I like it. It means you don't have. It means you can take grape shot, and you don't have to. You can take the faster firing. My favorite tower is the one that I get out that you can get out the most is the bottom row Dartling, the Bloon aerial denial system with independent targeting. You can go for I think like 024, 025 I think is a little bit better, but you don't get to play that as often. It doesn't cost. It's costed a little high to play regularly, but the 024 is I really like it. Heroes, I don't know. Edian's really strong for the all camo thing. Oben's got a really good start, and you know, let's be fair, Quincy's a decent all rounder. Outside of those, I really don't care for the others. Churchill, Churchill. But my biggest beef with Churchill is he costs 2,000 to play. If Churchill was cheaper, I think that would be it. And also, I'm really tempted with Churchill. I want to play him inside of a large circle. Benjamin? Don't care for Benjamin. It almost feels like when someone told me about double money, you can spend 15 bucks to have double money. It feels like I'm doing that. Like it takes a lot of the challenge out of the game, and I don't want to play on it. I don't play it on hard and do hard mods and try to show off just to play it on easy. You know. You haven't buffed some magic monkeys as well. So he's good in the magic only challenges, right? Benjamin is really good half cash though. Yeah, but that's the thing, like... I think if I just wanted to win every challenge every time and do the exact same thing, I'd probably play it with Benjamin. And then, instead of worrying about having everyone have all camo, I'd just put more houses down. More villages with camo site, because Benji makes so much money. But the problem is, like, he's so strong, when I have played with him, it felt like I'm cheating. And I don't enjoy that. Like, I'm only cheating myself. You know? Like putting God mode on adventure games. What's the point of even playing? If you just want to see the story, just watch it on YouTube. Yeah, he's useless in chimps. So that's the other thing too. When you know, in my case, my goal is to get all the badges. So if I play with Benjamin in all the maps, I'm going to be terrible for chimps because I'll have all these bad strategies that work everywhere else that don't work in chimps because they were just bad strategies that I was compensating for with excess cash. Yeah, the Bloon Trojan. Oh, so you can still play with him. Wow, so that's actively bad. Oh, I wasn't supposed to upgrade that. I was supposed to get an alchemist. Ah, that's okay. We probably would have gotten to it anyway. Bloon Trojan is good against Moab. Yeah, but if it makes you no money, I'd prefer to have something that just killed it, right? Yeah, I mean, we should get this time. We took an upgrade. I was greedy the last couple of times, so I wanted the Apache. And then I goofed and upgraded this instead of putting an Alchemist down. Makes me think I should probably put an Alchemist down now instead of... I'm not going to save up to 48. Oh, I might. Yeah, that's one of the things too that, although in half cash as well, like it's hard to play Benji, right? Because you've got so little money, and all of a sudden you're putting down 1,000 or 1,200 potentially. That doesn't increase your output. Now, if you've got the map covered and you're safe doing that, then sure. But it could be, you know. Could be a bit of a risk. I don't think we will. I think, like, this is probably the toughest wave, and it looks like we've got it under control. Or the last of the tough waves. I think 80 is easier than this wave. Well, yeah, and not just the fact that he takes a while to pay for himself, but because it's half cash, you've already put so little offense down.
Tracking COMG.
Alright, so you're already pretty close to being behind. fine.
Yeah.
Nice. Alright, chat, where do we die? Or more importantly, do we get the Apache out? Alright, so I think this is the strategy we're going to go with, except I'm not going to make the dumb mistake and be greedy. Do it until round 100. Well, that's the idea, is that we're using these badges as a way to refine our strategy for chimps. And so if anything dies on round 85 or 90 or 95, it's more likely, then I know that that's not the strategy I want to follow. So except for half cash. Also, this is double hit point Moab, so this will be chimps should be a little easier than this. And I goofed here, which cost me the health, but I know I can fix that. Why am I not getting Alchemist? Because we're handling the waves, and I want to see if I can hold for Apache, which I think we do, which will be worth more than an Alchemist, and then I can get an Alchemist next. Like I said, I'm using this map as a way to sort of gauge. I'm going to have to put the helicopter up here in the future. That way I can Alchemist and I can hit the boat, the helicopter, and these two things. And then potentially get 2 Alchemists and have another tower. What's more important, the boat or whatever goes on it? I kind of want to get the helicopter with it though. Someone was saying that the helicopter, the Alchemist buff doesn't drop off the helipad. That's clearly not correct. Forgot the hero? That's okay. He doesn't do that much anyway. And in future ones, the Alchemist is going to be up here because the helipad's going to be here. So we'll have 2 Alchemists. If best case scenario, or most strength, I think, we'll have a helipad, 2 Alchemists, this, and 2 towers, and I might have another tower somewhere. I don't know what I put up there. It's a really good thing. What do we put up there? Marty says he's not sure what kind of store these monkeys would open, but one thing that's sure, it would be a mom and pop store. I think your big fat butt doesn't. Oh, it does. Yeah. Intense over fireball. We can even do. I don't think that fits the house. We're gonna need better positioning next time. I'm gonna think of that. because I'd want to tie everything into that. Just for the speed. I got drums. Okay, so something here, not quite strong enough.
Eyes on that exit.
So I'm gonna have to work out what we want to do for that. We need better spend somewhere. But I'm happy with that as progress. Oh, they won't have double hit points. I have no MIB. What do I need the MIB for? To hit the DDTs? No, the Apache was hitting the DDTs okay. We killed quite a few of them. In fact, this is round 95, so it wasn't the first wave with DDTs. So we have killed the DDTs. I think the double hit points on the airships is what did us in there. Apache can hit DDTs with only one attack. It's not enough without MIB. Ah, well, there you go. We'll see. Yeah, but we did it. And it was double hit point airships, right? So without that, we're probably in a much better position anyway.